Okay, so today we're diving into something pretty heavy.
Yeah.
You sent this over,
Mm-hmm.
a section of the British Columbia Mental Health Act,
Right.
specifically this medical certificate for involuntary admission.
Yeah. It's a fascinating one.
It's a little intimidating, right? All this
Yeah.
legal jargon.
Absolutely.
But don't worry, we're going to break it all down.
Yeah.
Figure out what it all means
We'll make it clear
for everyone.
Yeah. This is a system I think a lot of people hope they never have to interact with.
Oh, for sure.
But, it's interesting to kind of peek behind the curtain,
Right.
see how it works.
Yeah, and how it all comes together.
Yeah, this form is kind of a point where, like, the law and medicine and individual rights, they all just
Collide.
Yeah, they collide.
Yeah, it's like we've got this backstage pass to a system that has some serious power.
Right.
Right. And this certificate's like the key.
Yeah.
So let's unlock it.
Let's do it.
So like what exactly does a doctor have to say to make this happen?
So the form's actually really specific about what the physician needs to certify.
Okay.
So first off, they have to state that the person they examined has a disorder of the mind.
Okay.
And not just any disorder, right?
Right.
It has to be serious enough to seriously impair
Okay.
their ability to function.
So it can't just be like I'm having a bad day.
Exactly, right.
Not just a bad day.
This has to be pretty serious.
Yeah. And they actually reference Section 1 of the Mental Health Act.
Oh, wow.
Like right in there.
So they're really serious.
Yeah, they're not messing around.
Okay, so disorder of the mind, I mean, that sounds
It's broad.
super broad, right? So how does the act actually define that? Like,
Yeah, where's the line? Right.
yeah, where's the line
Yeah.
between feeling blue?
Between just feeling down and needing
Right.
like serious help.
Yeah, like what's
Yeah.
the threshold?
So the act does go into more detail, but it's essentially talking about a level of impairment.
Where someone can't make safe decisions for themselves.
Right.
Or like rational decisions.
Okay.
It's not just about feeling sad, it's about struggling to cope.
With daily life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with just like basic functioning.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so then there's this other part
Okay.
where the doctor has to say that this person needs treatment,
Right.
care, supervision,
And
and control
Yeah,
in a designated facility.
that's the key. Right.
So we're talking about like a hospital.
Yeah, like a hospital setting.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So what's the implication of that wording?
Well, it means that other options have been considered
Okay.
like less restrictive options.
Outpatient.
Yeah, like outpatient
The
treatment,
support groups.
support groups, things like that.
Okay.
And they've decided those aren't enough.
Right.
Like this person needs,
a higher level.
yeah, they need the structure of a hospital.
The 24/7.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then there's this other box
That's
they have to check to say that this person can't be admitted voluntarily.
Can't or won't.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a big deal.
That's heavy.
Yeah. Involuntary admission.
It's taking away someone's freedom.
It is a curtailment of their liberty.
Yeah.
For sure.
To make their own choices
Right.
about their treatment.
And that's why it's so tightly regulated.
Of course.
The doctor is basically saying this
Yeah.
person can't understand
Right.
that they need help.
Right. They're not in
Yep.
the right
Yeah.
headspace.
They don't have the capacity
Exactly.
to make that decision.
And we need to step in.
And we have to act in their best interest.
Okay. Now I'm really curious
Okay.
about this
Yeah.
little detail.
Hit me.
The form asks if the person was brought to the doctor by a police officer.
Oh, yeah.
Why would that even matter?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
I think it speaks to the circumstances
Alrighty.
of the examination.
Okay.
Like if the police were involved, it suggests that maybe this person's behavior
Yeah.
was a safety concern,
Yeah.
either to themselves or to others.
So it's giving context.
Yeah, like another layer to the story.
Oh, for sure.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So we've got this doctor's assessment,
Right.
and suddenly this piece of paper
Boom.
becomes the authority
Yeah.
to apprehend someone.
It's wild, right?
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And take them to a facility.
Yeah, it's a legal document.
Right.
With real consequences.
Yeah.
Like one signature
Right.
can change someone's life.
Wow.
It's pretty serious stuff.
Yeah. And to add to all that drama,
Oh, more drama.
there's a 15-day time limit
Oh, yeah.
on that first certificate.
It's ticking.
Yeah, it's like a ticking clock.
Yeah.
So what happens after those 15 days?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
So the Mental Health Act actually outlines
Okay.
what happens next.
Okay.
There's provisions for a second medical certificate.
Okay.
There's opportunities for the person to appeal the decision.
Okay, so there's some recourse.
Yeah, there's a whole process
Okay.
to protect their rights.
So it's not just like a one-way street.
No. It's not a done deal.
Okay.
There's safeguards in place.
That's good.
Yeah.
That makes me feel better
Yeah.
because that was intense.
Yeah, no, it's heavy stuff.
It really makes you think about
But
that balance
yeah.
between freedom and safety.
Between individual freedom and making sure people get the care they need.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And sometimes those are
Yeah, they're intense.
at odds.
For sure.
Yeah. Okay. So, wow, that was
A
a
lot.
lot.
Yeah.
But I think it's important
Oh, absolutely.
to understand these things.
It's important to understand the law
Right.
and how it affects people.
Because I think there's a lot of misunderstanding out there
Yeah, tons of misconceptions.
about what it actually means
For sure.
to be involuntarily admitted.
People throw that term around
They do.
without really understanding the weight of it.
The process.
Yeah, the process.
Yeah.
It's complicated.
It is.
But it's there to help people.
At the end of the day.
Yeah, it's about helping people in crisis.
Right. And hopefully this deep dive has given everyone a better understanding of what that really means.
Absolutely.
So next time you hear about this happening,
Yeah.
you'll have a little more
A
insight
little more knowledge.
into what's actually going on.
Exactly. Yeah.
And maybe even some empathy
Oh, yeah.
for those involved.
For everyone involved.
Yeah, because it's not an easy situation
No, it's not.
for anyone.
Not at all.
Okay. Well, that was
Heavy.
heavy but important.
Yeah.
Thanks for walking us through it.
Oh, anytime.
Really appreciate it.
It's a pleasure to be here.
All right. And all our listeners out there,
Yeah.
stay informed,
Stay curious.
stay compassionate,
Absolutely.
and we'll see you in the next deep dive.
See you later. Bye.
Bye.